Happy Monday. This is Lynn. It is weigh-in one Monday for me, and I'm so excited to share the results today. This is week 4 of being on the carnivore diet, and stepped on the scale this morning. I got my new metrics to show you, and I'm really excited about the results. I wanted to start out with some non-scale victories that I've experienced. I've just been reflecting on, besides the scale, what am I experiencing as far as good things from this diet? So I have a list of some things that I've noticed have improved in my life. So one of them, which if you're morbidly obese, you'll totally get this. I can bend over more easily. I wasn't able to breathe when I bent over. So I could bend over and pick something up, but if I had to do something that required bending over and staying bent over for any period of time, I couldn't breathe because I've got too much abdominal fat that would be putting pressure on my lungs, and I would get dizzy and I just couldn't breathe. So I'm finding that I can definitely bend over and do some things down low much easier. Not perfect, but definitely easier. So secondly, I noticed my balance is better. So when I'm walking, my balance had been horrible. And I was probably a pretty bad fall risk. So I'm noticing that when I'm walking, my balance is a lot better. I'm noticing that my gait is better as well. I'm not doing so much wobbling wobbling around like a huge person. I feel like my gait has improved. Now, if you look at me, you may still think I'm wobbling like a huge person, but I do feel better about my gait. So that's good. I feel more comfortable with the way that I'm walking, and like I'm not compensating for being so obese. So to me, that's an improvement. I definitely have less pain, and I've mentioned that in previous videos, but I know my inflammation is way down. So my hips don't hurt like they used to. I don't wake up in the morning feeling like I'm 80 years old and can barely move. I can actually get up in the morning and I feel fine. And at night it would be painful to roll over in bed. Now I do have a pretty severe degenerative disc down in my lower back, and that's better. And all the belly fat is not helping my back. So as I'm losing belly fat, I'm anticipating that my back is going to get better. So I'm already experiencing improvement in that area. So that's good. Let's see. I can put my shoes on more easily. And again, if you're morbidly obese, you'll get this. It is hard to put your shoes on. First of all, can't do it just bending over. When balance is terrible, it's hard to just slip into them. And if you have shoes that tie, I'd have to sit on the steps going down into our garage. I'd have to sit on the steps, and then I'd have to try to hoist my foot up on the opposite knee. But there's so much abdominal fat that it doesn't want to stay there. It just wants to boing, bounce right back down because, I can't, and it's hurt. When I was in so much pain, so much hip pain, it hurt to bring my leg up and try to tie my shoe. So I'd have to kind of hold my foot with one, try to hold it as best I could and try to tie it. It was so awkward and painful. So I can put my shoes on now without any trouble, which is nice. I can go ahead and put my foot on my opposite knee. I still have to sit down and do it, but I can put my foot on my opposite knee. It doesn't fall off, and I can tie my shoe. And it's a little bit of a strain, but so much better. So I'm so happy about that. And then lastly, showering is less tiring. And again, if you're morbidly obese, you'll get this. Showering would wear me out. And of course, I also have, mast cell activation syndrome and had been dealing with a really bad flare since last June. And I was exhausted all the time and everything wiped me out and I had no energy. And there was, a lot of that time over that year, I could only have enough energy to shower about once a week. And then it would wipe me out. I'd have to go lay down in bed and recover from showering. And even when I started the carnivore diet, I was still really struggling with showering. I was able to get about 2 showers in a week. But again, still needing to go lay down in bed to recover. I am now able to take my showers and I don't have to lay down to recover. And I have the energy to get through them. I have the energy to do all my post-shower, dry my hair, get dressed, and then keep going with my day. So that is a massive, huge victory for me, just the increase in energy. So I wanted to share those before I dig into the actual scale results. Okay, So, stepped on the scale this morning and I have lost some more weight. I lost another 2.2 pounds. That's the scale weight. Okay. One thing, as I'm looking through at all my metrics, I still can't get that BMI under 50. Hopefully next time I weigh in, but it is at 50 now. So that's good. It started out at 51.5. And I'm showing you the first column of the metrics is when I first started, my first weigh in on the carnivore diet. And then the last column is last week. And then the second column is last week, and then the very last column is today, the 4-week mark. So my BMI has definitely improved by 1.5 points. I am so excited. I've been talking every time I do these weigh-in result videos, I'm talking about my visceral fat. It's been hanging out at 30, and I did look up what I need to do to get it to go down, and I'm doing everything. So I figured it's just going to take a little while. And I was so excited when I stepped on the scale this morning. It's like, yes, I finally got away from 30. So it went down 1 point. It's only 1 point, but I'm so excited to see it go down. It's like something is working. And that, if you haven't been watching my videos, the visceral fat is the fat around my organs. So it's very important to get rid of that fat. It's more harmful than the subcutaneous fat that's outside. So yay, that was a big deal. I'm so happy about that. So I'm also excited that I gained more muscle. I gained another pound of muscle. My bone mass stayed the same, but overall, so the scale says I have lost 9.8 pounds in the past 4 weeks. But I have in total gained 4.2 pounds of muscle and 0.4 pounds of bone. So that's a total of 4.6 pounds of good body composition that I have gained. So when you net that out, I have actually lost 14.4 pounds of fat. So my scale says 9.8 pounds. The actual fat loss is 14.4 pounds in the first 4 weeks. So I'm beyond happy. My metabolic age is still 62, which is a bummer for a 55-year-old, but I am patient and I know that that is going to go down too as I continue to lose weight. So I am beyond thrilled with these results. Yay! Last time I weighed in, it kind of stayed a little bit even, and I did lose fat, but I mentioned that I was going to try to get better quality sleep this week, and I did. I was able to get more sleep. My dog still wakes me up. If you didn't see last week's video, you can see my little dog Gracie. She was in the video with me and responsible for waking me up a lot, but I was able to get more sleep this week. So hopefully that helped contribute to, me losing a little bit more weight. Who knows? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm doing good. I'm eating more beef, less chicken, and getting a little more exercise every day. If you don't know about my exercise phobia, watch that video. I have a really bad exercise phobia, and there's definitely a lot of reasons behind that from my childhood. But anyways, thank you for watching if you're still here, and I will be checking in every Monday as my weigh-in day. So every Monday I will have an update on how I am doing, and with my body composition scale, which I am loving because it is helping me stay motivated because I can see and figure out how much fat I'm actually losing, and I'm seeing that I'm gaining muscle, which means I'm getting stronger. I'm gaining bone, which is fantastic because at my age, I do not want to be trending in the direction of osteoporosis. So all is good. Wonderful news. I'm so happy this week. So I hope that every one of you who is embarking on the carnivore diet, or if you're doing the carnivore diet already, that you're having fantastic success and good health, and have a good, wonderful day. Bye-bye.